great field on the south side of Chicago. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Chicago White Sox. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. Well, Singy, today's starter has really struggled of late. He's been missing his spots, and hitters are taking advantage.
Boog, and when you're in a slump like this, every little thing feels like it's going against you. He'll look to settle in early and hopefully find that spark again.
First pitch coming your way next. And getting the nod for the White Sox, Davis Martin. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And we are underway. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Next pitch inside, and it's 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Ball.
This one popped up. Murakami settles under this one. And there's one away. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. One thing these guys do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, situational hitting isn't as common with all the slugging in today's game. But a team that shortens up, hits behind runners, and advances bases adds a lot of value. Pitchers can't afford to give them free base runners because this group knows how to capitalize.
Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the Astros on AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play. What a stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Cam Schlittler. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Goldie takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Batting third, a guy they're looking for a little more out of right now, Miguel Vargas.
Yeah, and Boog, sometimes all you need when you're slumping like this is just a little bit of confidence. You need a little bit of luck. One at bat where you hit the ball hard. Maybe it's caught, no big deal. Or maybe you get a bleeder, it gets you a hit. You just need to feel good about the at-bat, and that's when things start to turn a little bit. We'll see if he can do that in this one.
Munetaka Murakami, batting with one down, takes a strike. And it's even up. Murakami went off for 2 homers in his last game. That's smacked on a line to center. And a base hit right there. And that's a one-out single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for him.
Vargas in his 4th year, 26 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Fouled off down the right side. Murakami leads off first with 1 away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
At the plate, Colson Montgomery. Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball, and it gets by him. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Cut off, throw to second, and he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knob. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
Ball.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in game 3 of this 4-game series.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
That missed by a lot. 3 balls, no strikes. Braden Montgomery in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. A 3-run shot, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 3-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down, Braden Montgomery now at the plate. And that's in for a strike. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 3-run bomb for the White Sox. It's now 3-0. Back here on the south side, and stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. The 0-1. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Whips it to first. A great play deep in the hole.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
So now with one away and a man at second. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Pitch kicks away. And the runner holds.
Ball.
He's one of the best players in baseball at driving in runs, Chris. His RBI totals this season rank him in the top 10.
Ball 2.
One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Next offering is fouled back. Got him looking for the K. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
In the air, left field. Acuna should have this one. And that is that. The Yanks lead 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Here on the south side, well, Singy, we talked about him coming on the air. Some rough outings lately, and it's tracking towards more of the same today.
Yeah, Boog just hasn't been able to find that rhythm, and the hitters are making him pay for it.
Ball too high.
Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Goldie takes it himself and quickly one away in the second.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Chase Mydroff.
Fought off foul. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Drew Romo in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
See if you can go up a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the White Sox. But they lead it 3-0. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
In the air, right field. Then there's one down.
Batting 9th, catcher Austin Wells.
Foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
Ball one.
And they'll do it again. The 1-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Now here's Trent Grisham.
Ball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball
Just
three.
missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Yanks held in check. Still down 3-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. And
Ball
that
one.
misses. Ball one.
Yep. No,
Curveball kind
that's
of
a
backed
ball.
up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
This one in the air right field.
Just
and
foul.
that is foul. Now all even up. Stays alive. Two now. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Up next for the White Sox, first baseman, Munetaka Murakami.
Ball. No.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down.
Up next for the White Sox,
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Miguel Vargas. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the White Sox, but they lead at 3-0. Back at right field, all set for the start of the inning. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a ball popped up. Murakami. And the first baseman makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Jason Dominguez.
This one in the air right field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Hit by a pitch his first time up. Out towards right center field. And that'll do it. 1-2-3, go the Yankees. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back. And Singy, some big-time struggles coming into this one, and he doesn't seem to have it again today.
Yeah, he's nibbling out there more than attacking, and you can tell the confidence isn't quite there, Boog. A lot of game left to shake it off, though.
Ball one.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. The 1-0.
Aye.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him swinging.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Rips that one to right. That's out number 2. Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Siggy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. But this lineup's gotten to him already, so he might need to shift his approach.
Montgomery batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. On the ground.
That's a foul ball.
And that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. White Sox held in check here, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Spencer Jones.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Popped in the air, left side, Vargas. And there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The Yanks trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Hit on the ground to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering, and the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. Fly to left his first time.
Ball.
And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Peters has a beat on it, and that is that. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. That one hit the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. 0-2 now. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. And that's going to bang against the wall. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the fifth.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
No, inside.
Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
In the dirt, blocked. One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Swings through that.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up. Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Runner from second scores as they add on. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
One out. Runner at second. Luis Angel Acuna, the next to hit.
That's down.
Romo leads off second with one gone in the inning. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Man at second.
Ball, no.
To the right side, and it goes just foul. Hit on the ground to short. Caballero slings to first in time.
Up next for the White Sox, first baseman.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Cam Schlittler won't go any further tonight. And he had a tough time keeping them in the ball game today. We'll get a new arm when we come back. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Tim Hill.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Well struck left field. That's got a chance. Leaping, and it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His 16th homer of the year, and they add a pair. It's 6-0.
First pitch swinging, and he squared up the slider. He was ready for it. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So 2 down. So up next for Chicago, Miguel Vargas to the right side. Jazz tosses to first. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. But the White Sox with a 2-run homer. 5 innings complete. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far.
No me cuquen, lean los números pa' que se eduquen. Yo no hago canciones, hago himnos pa' que no caduquen. En este género yo fui un Hadouken. Ey, y se extinguieron como los dinosaurs. Antes que me apague, se apaga el sol. Subimos y rompimos el ascensor. El play pa' que les tiro Barbasol. Conejo, ahora los miro de arriba y de lejos. Ey.
Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees.
Jose Caballero.
Pulls that one foul.
You know, these Yankees, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Oh, and 2 now. Good job to fight that one off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious. I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Off the mark there. Ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Inside ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Center fielder Trent Grisham.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Trent Grisham getting ready to hit. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Outside low, and the count is 2-2. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
That smash towards center. Full extension makes the catch. What a play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brent Hedrick.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
You know, these White Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Caught him looking for the K.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Fastball for a strike. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they get to hang on to their second challenge. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ground ball right side. Goldie steps on the bag, and now 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, number 24.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Braden Montgomery. Just
no,
missed.
that's in.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
No.
That one missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one finds the zone. 3-1. Fastball for a strike. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Flips it, and that's a great play for the out. It's the White Sox 6 and the Yankees 0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Jason Dominguez.
That's a ball.
First sign of movement in the White Sox bullpen. Number 62, a rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Thorpe, a right-hander, loosening up as well. The 1-0.
No, that's a ball. Did he swing?
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Nope, he held back. That one misses.
Take
So
your
a
base.
leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt, having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. That one is absolutely belted. Acuna flying after this one.
Ground rule
High
double.
bounce
We've got
over the
time.
fence for an automatic double.
He made a great run at it, Boog. I mean, he had their hitters off balance for the entire game up until this point, and maybe he didn't get all the way to 27 outs, but he deserves a lot of credit.
Yeah, really fantastic effort. Gave us all a great show, and now we'll see what's left for him. Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Davis Martin won't go any further, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. New pitcher for the White Sox, number 62.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still 1 out there to pick up.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That
Ball
misses. And that is ball 1.
Ball 2.
That's
Ball.
inside. And a foul ball. The 3-1. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And they're chipping away. It's 6-3.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Foul ball there. Now the 0-1.
Ball.
The Yankees looking to rally. The Yankees trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Ball 2.
Got him looking. 2 away. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Payoff pitch. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop
Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And
No.
there's the ball. On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1, and that's 2.
He's out.
Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 6-3.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Camilo Doval. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
And leading off with the White Sox, center fielder, Tristan Peters.
That's
Started
a
to
check.
go after
What do you
it.
got?
Now we'll look down to 3rd. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
1 away.
Up next for the White Sox, second baseman, Chase Bydron.
Check
Hey,
swing,
right.
and he went. That's strike 1. That one fouled off. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
2 down, base is empty. Drew Romo steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Ahoy.
Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. So they still got both their challenges. The 1-0.
No.
Doval, a former All-Star, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. This one in the air, center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch. Down in order go the White Sox, but they still lead it 6-3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Chris Murphy.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Leading off for the Yankees, catcher Austin Wells.
Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Sir Anthony Dominguez, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Newcomb, the lefty, warming up as well.
Ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
That one hammered center field, way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Trent Grisham.
A sliding stop over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter Ben Wright.
Two outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Ben Rice. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball one.
And a 1-0.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Fastball is outside. Upstairs, and that is ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
For the Yankees, right fielder Jason.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Rip, but it curls foul. The 1-2. Squirts away a little bit to second, but he's in there easily. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Rice stands at second with 2 gone. Hit on the ground to short. Montgomery fires over to first. Inning over. 1 left for the Yankees, and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Fernando Cruz.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Luis Angel Acuna getting ready to hit.
Left fielder Luis Angel Acuna.
Check swing went around. Strike 1.
Hey. Ball.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Into center. And it falls. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the White Sox.
So digging in, Munetaka Murakami. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
And that misses. Ball 1.
Ball, no.
Jackknifes out of the way. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And down on strikes he goes. Now 1 away.
Up next for the
Sliced hard but foul. The 0-1. Chopped to third. Over to Jazz. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Through 8 full, the White Sox on top here, 6-3. Last chance coming up here for the Yankees. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
The 0-1.
Ball outside.
That
No.
one missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder, Spencer Jones.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
2 away now.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Chisholm at the plate now, and that's strike one. The White Sox trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth. The Yanks down to their final strike. Got it! And that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.